$5 here from Venlay Vaxin. Excuse me if I mispronounced
There
that.
will be some
Donating in
errors. I
honor
hope
of my
you
sister,
will
who is
be
a
online
cancer
really
researcher.
soon,
Right now, the
because I need
funding
to
of research
fix
is
this.
in the air.
I
PCF
saw
is
it
so
from oh, wait.
important.
It's also another cutscene.
Thank you so much. And thank you to your sister, doing incredible work.
Oh no, this is I got this one. Let's send this to talk the good part. For the 6
Peeking over again at these incentives, we've made some progress on that glitch incentive. I looked over and we were at 48%. Looking at it now, we're at 51% for that glitch exhibition. And again, some stuff that you're going to see in that glitch exhibition has never been showcased before on a GDQ stage. So some first-time stuff. I believe it was Unjust who told me that something was just found a couple days ago that they're going to get to show off for you guys. So it's going to be really, really cool and exciting. And you're getting your money towards PCF. And we're trying to hit that $500,000 incentive milestone for the snake versus monkey. $100 from Katie that says, let's see that glitz exhibition. Thank you so much, Katie. I agree. I really want to see what Decept, ZZ, and Unjust have planned for us. I got $100 here from Anonymous. Not Anonymous, Anonymous. That says, aren't you glad you didn't have to say anonymous? Yes? Yes? Sure, totally, yes. I'm very happy about that. And with that, I believe we are ready to go. Who here is ready for some Borderlands 2? I won't keep you any longer. Decept, ZZ, and Unjust, take it away.
All right, welcome everyone to Borderlands 2. This is the co-op all quest category, so this is a co-op game. I'm ZZ Rules 21.
I am Deceptix.
And I'm Unjust Action.
So we're gonna jump in really quick, just a few housekeeping things. We're playing specific characters for specific points in the run. Unjust is the host character. He's playing a specific character. Decept and I are the off-host characters. We're playing a specific character as well. And then the only other thing is we're playing on patch 1.3.1 of the game because there are a lot of glitches that are very, very broken that will help us complete every single quest in the main game very, very fast. Okay. So there's a big cutscene. We're gonna hop in game. A few housekeeping things as well while we wait for Claptrap to talk.
So yeah, this game starts with just a 50-ish long second cutscene where Claptrap, your first little friend here, explains what's going on, how we got here. A couple things, like ZZ said, I'm the host character, so I'll be playing Gage, and then they're both playing Axton as the off-host characters for reasons we'll get to as they come up. One thing you might notice, we all have FPS counters, because this game is very finicky with certain FPS values, so we'll be changing up and down throughout the run, so that's just a couple, there's a bunch of different implications for that, so it's kind of hard to explain all of them. And then timing will start just once we gain control of our characters here.
So we'll give a count in once Claptrap's spiel ends up finishing. It's giving us the rundown of what we're doing, but time's gonna start relatively soon.
I will count it. 3, 2, 1, and go. So, again, welcome everyone to Borderlands 2, the game known for having millions and millions of guns. But we're at the beginning of the game, and we only have 3 of them, so let's change that.
We have a couple more guns.
Yeah, just a couple more guns on the floor. This is a glitch called mass duping, which happens by swapping and dropping really quickly as the off-host character. So while Unjust cannot do this, ZZ and I can both duplicate any gun that we can hold in our hands. We do this by having 2 separate mice, and one scrolls down, the other scrolls up, and we duplicate guns.
We have 5 mice on the table right now. It's very difficult. So this is only for weapons we can hold in our hand. There are a bunch of other items that we can't hold that we can also duplicate, which is what Decept and Unjust are doing right now. This is called a dual dupe, so they're going to put an item up for duel, they're going to use the item, and then one of them is going to win the duel, and they have to get the item back. So this is a way to use an echo log and duplicate it and keep it for later. This will skip some dialogue. We're going to be doing this in as quickly as much as possible to speed things up. So, Claptrap's supposed to talk here. He didn't say a word.
And then as we were doing that, ZZ just hit a save through a wall. So right after this cutscene, he's going to turn in this quest we have here. And then I'm going to save quick. What this does is it
This is Admiral Yamina, commanding officer of the PVD Ascendant, the flagship of the Imperial Guard. Let this briefing serve as both an introduction and a welcome to those joining us today in the Delta Serpentis system. You now stand among the finest pilots in the fleet, handpicked from the most distinguished crews and squadrons of the PVN. The Ascendant's crew is an elite force, carefully selected through rigorous psychological and military evaluations that surpass even the already demanding standards of the Intelligence Directorate. As of this moment, you are part of the 9,000-strong crew of the Ascendant. That distinction is not just an honor, it is a responsibility. Your skills, discipline, and loyalty will be tested in service to the Emperor. The Imperial Guard operates as a division of Intelligence Directorates, yet we stand apart from the PVN's conventional command structure. Our directives originate not from the Parliament nor the PVN High Command, but directly from the Imperial Court itself. No external authority influences our mission. Our duty is to the Emperor and the security of the Empire. Officially, we are the protectors of the Imperial family, a symbol of strength and stability. In reality, this is a mere cover for our true purpose. The Imperial Guard is entrusted with highly sensitive operations, often deep within enemy-controlled space. We confront and neutralize the most severe threats to our people, acting decisively where others cannot. Our methods are precise, our objectives absolute. However, the nature of our missions often places us in morally complex situations. Understand this well. Ours is not the path of hesitation or doubt. Each of you is expected to demonstrate unwavering loyalty in carrying out your orders. There is no room for compromise in the service of the Empire.
Unjust and December setting up another dual duke to skip some more dialogue.
The PVN and GTA continue their coordinated offensives, steadily driving the Shivans from vasudanshivan space. With the IKEA system expected to be secured within the week, Allied forces are now preparing for the next phase, pushing the remaining Shivan forces back to Ross 128, the system where this invasion first began. While the regular PVN concentrates on the final eradication of the Shivans, the Imperial Guard has received new orders.
3,000 crit damage.
Since the engagement between the HLD Prophecy and the GTV Bastion, Hammer of Light forces have persistently disrupted Allied operations in Delta Serpentis. Their fleet in this system is not limited to the Prophecy alone. It consists of numerous cruisers, transports, and utility ships, all operating in a decentralized manner. This makes them difficult to track and eliminate. Command has issued a direct order. We are to hunt down and capture elements of the battle group led by the HLCA Eternity. The Eternity is an Ujat-class carrier, a relic from the Vasudanshivan War, one of many vessels the Hammer of Light has restored and brought back into service. The reason for this directive remains undisclosed. Why Command desires such an aging warship and why the matter is so urgent is not for us to question. Our next operations will be centered on securing the Eternity intact.
We have a couple coming in from your community. Someone that's here.
The Ascendant has received a shipment of the latest new class fighters, an advanced generation of this elite space superiority craft,
once again from the
featuring
back couch.
enhanced
Very
agility,
excited to see
reinforced
CZ0's
armor,
21.
and superior shielding. The Enhu excels in both dogfighting and strike missions. Its high-performance energy weapons and advanced targeting systems make it one of the most lethal fighters in Vasudan service. Designed for the Imperial Guard, only the most skilled pilots will be entrusted with this machine. All pilots are advised to familiarize themselves with its specifications and tech.
Quicker, and then they need to be in the game for all mission updates. So I'm just going to exit back to make sure I don't progress the quest without them invalidate our run.
It's okay. I'll load it eventually.
Take your time, man.
So, something that we're doing as well in the background that's not as major is we're killing these enemies before the game actually happens in the story. This isn't speeding anything up, but it's giving us some distractions.
At 21:30 hours, our scouts detected Hammer of Light mining operations.
Specific level milestones at very specific times. So just killing these enemies early gives us a little bit
Affirmative, sir.
for the rest of the run. So we have to wait for Jack. We have time for another quick donation.
I I got one here, and this says to read it in a high-pitched, screeching voice. You know, maybe we'll temper that a little bit. We got $25 from Jacinda that says, "Reloading!"
At 21:30 hours, our scouts detected Hammer of Light mining operations in the asteroid field near Delta Serpentis 5. Intelligence suggests these operations are linked to the battle group led by the HLCA Eternity. This presents us with a crucial opportunity to track the Eternity's location and secure its capture.
We don't want to listen to dialogue,
What's
shockingly,
this command?
so we're just going to save quit back to
The mining site is protected by the HLC Mechataton and 2 escort wings, Virgo and Cancer. Command has ordered the capture of the Mechataton to extract the Eternity's location from its navigational systems.
Save quit for the rest of the run. And that's
High
all I
Wing
say.
will be deployed to engage and neutralize the Hammer of Light miners.
Now, technically, there would be one more save
Expect
quit,
the miners to
but
retreat once you close in. Your fighters are equipped with stiletto missiles to disable and disarm the Mechataton. You are ordered to prevent all other Hammer of Light vessels from escaping. Destroy them. If any manage to flee, they will undoubtedly warn the Eternity and compromise our operation.
I hope this works. If I
While that's happening, again, we have some
Once the
downtime, so
area
I
is
can
secured,
get
we will deploy Freighter C to extract the navigational data. If the coordinates are accurate, Row Wing will be dispatched to the Eternity's location. Your wing will accompany them to disable the carrier. Further mission updates will be provided on site.
So cool to see you all running all quests on the GDQ stage. I know you figured
The Eternity may be an aging carrier, but do not underestimate the significance of this mission. Expect fierce resistance from the Hammer of Light fanatics. If they suspect that any of their ships may be captured, they are likely to destroy them rather than allow them to fall into our hands.
If that's it, we need another $25.
There's like 50
Review your fighter and bomber loadouts and prepare for launch in 30 minutes.
So
Dismissed.
I'm going to assume that that's correct.
I think that's correct. I don't... So yeah, right here, we're going to time the travel at like this episode, just to go. Skip some more animations without having to reset that global timer.
destroy.
Right, and then we're going to travel back into
the coordinates.
Southern Shelf
Oh,
and run back
so
and start
coordinates,
opening
yeah,
the run
and
up.
catch the
Now that we're sort of
gonna
not
catch Cooper.
tied to each other and doing the same quest, we're going to have some
High Wing, you are cleared to depart.
spawn for us that we can start completing that will
Pi, form up on my wing. We move out together.
the alt quest portion of the run. And then
What did that
go on
command?
the run.
Be ready
So we're
to
going to run it over
depart.
here.
5,000.
To everything.
Will do. We have $50 from Jay Woven. This is one of
Serve
many
the
hype.
Empire.
Ascendant, this is the PVC Rabia, requesting permission to jump to Sector 2137 to escort the PVSC Kentu on their sensor sweep mission.
Vault Hunters, fly fast.
Rabia, you are cleared to proceed. Good fortune on your mission. Ascendant out.
Fund brought hope.
Thank you, Ascendant. We are initiating jump sequence.
It is difficult to believe that only 3 months ago, we were struggling merely to hold the line. Now, with the main PVN forces driving the Shivans back, we find ourselves conducting sensor sweeps and hunting the Hammer of Light, instead of focusing on the eradication of our true enemy.
Such is the duty of the Imperial Guard, Pi 3. The Imperial Court's vision is clear, and none of our missions are without purpose, though they may not always seem so. To fight the Shivans is an act of courage, but to place trust in the Emperor is an act of wisdom.
As the Prophet Rami spoke, the fall of Vasuda was a trial, and we have proven ourselves worthy to endure. Now that we have withstood the test, each of us must fulfill our role in restoring the greatness of our empire.
And this is our role. We will hunt down the Eternity and ensure that Vessel is taken intact.
An aging relic from the Vasudan Terran War? Is this truly a task benefiting the Imperial Guard?
I can't do the crit stacking.
I have heard rumors that the Hammer of Light retrofits older vessels with new technologies. Perhaps intelligence seeks to study their methods?
And then move its location like this. And that basically just
It is not our place to question. In time, we will know the truth. For now, pilots, prepare your jump drives.
Definitely, but it's still fairly significant for my damage.
So if you
Ascendant, this is Pi 2. We are ready to proceed to the designated sector.
I am hitting the save on the opposite side of that big wall he was talking about, and then I get to do
High Wing,
any
you are
portion
cleared
that
for
would
jump.
normally have to be done after.
What did that command?
Jumping on your mark, Pi 1.
You have to reheat your save, sorry.
Oh,
That's not.
I think I can.
Yeah, I just re-hit my save.
The intelligence holds. I have visual on Hammer of Light ships, the Mechataton, 3 gas miners, and their escort fighters.
All right, so hit hit the save on the other side of the wall, you know, like I said.
Acknowledged, High Wing. Move in and proceed with caution. Do not underestimate their defenses.
So while
What's
he's doing
that
that,
command?
I'm still on the other side of that invisible wall. We have a boss coming up. A lot of this early game is I spent this entire time just duplicating crit damage. These bosses are not going to last very long. I don't think any of the bosses are really going to last very long throughout the course of this run.
That's kind of a running theme.
Oh, yes,
So, second boss of the game. We have Boom. And also have Boom. Boom.
Enemy target is behind you. Check your aft's targeting sensors.
They are retreating. The miners have stopped operations and are powering up their engines.
So, I'm going to pick up the big one, which is activate tutorial dialogue.
High Wing, no enemy vessel is allowed to jump out. If they reach their base, this entire operation will be compromised. You've got approximately 2 minutes before the miners escape. Disable the Mechatitan. We need to extract the precise coordinates from the cruiser's onboard system.
Understood. Moving to intercept.
So the specs of PCs at the time were not as great. So there is a spawn cap for how many enemies are going to be in the world at once, and that spawn cap is very small. So throughout the course of the run, as we're going to be splitting up and doing these side quests in different areas, we have to keep the spawn cap.
Light miners are initiating their jump sequence.
Yeah, you guys are smoking!
Command Taurus Asteroid Center is jumping.
You don't have the free enhanced graphics pack DLC installed.
Every quest in this game has a line of dialogue when you pick it up. And you can preserve this if you pick it up underneath your dialogue. So swap to a quest.
The intelligence hull. I have visual on Hammer of Light ships, the Mechatitan, free gas miners, and their escort fighters.
Acknowledged, High Wing. Move in and proceed with caution. Do not underestimate their defenses.
So third boss coming up. 3 bosses in what, 15 minutes? Sounds about right for a Borderlands run. This is going to be different from the first couple. We're not going to try and kill him as soon as we can, because there's a little bit of a manipulation we can get with sort of how movement triggers work. We're going to go for it. If we get it, we'll explain it. If not, then we just have to complete the wayfind at the end.
And then I'm just sitting back at the first section of the map.
Engaging enemy. They are retreating. The miners have stopped operations and are powering up their engines.
High Wing, no enemy vessel is allowed to jump out. If they reach their base, this entire operation will be compromised. You've got approximately 2 minutes before the miners escape. Disable the Mechatitan. We need to extract the precise coordinates from the cruiser's onboard system.
Understood. Moving to intercept.
So movement speed is when you're aiming down sight. But as an offense character, you can really track this very well.
Panzer Wing has been eliminated.
Ignoring target.
So this is Southern Ship Bay. There is one enemy, one boss that we have to kill. So since I've been stacked, I'm gonna run over here, grab
A worthy display of skill.
2 shots, I promise.
Virgo Wing has been neutralized.
The next level milestone we have is very super
High Wing, disarm the Mechatoton immediately. We need a safe passage for our boarding team.
Unjust does not. So how do we get Unjust where he needs to be? First part that we're going to do is definitely
Affirmative. Disarming your target.
we're going to hit that and just is going to definitely get to where he needs to be. There's a big invisible wall over here blocking the second half of the map that Decep and I are just going to run past. We did it, and then that's the wall right here.
Very similar to Southern Shelf, where there's one running in this right section, but I'm just going to jump back in his car and make already in the next one, I can just press it. And then I'm going to
are defenseless now.
Scroll wheel for that. Wait for that dialogue, and then his line just skips.
Command, the area is clear. Mecha Titan is disabled and disarmed. No hostiles remain.
Acknowledged. Stand by.
Acknowledged, Pi Wing. We are deploying Transport She to board the Mecha Titan. Hold position.
Affirmative.
Finish up all the objectives, and we can travel into Sanctuary, which is your main hub map. You've seen this a lot throughout the run.
This is Transport She. Moving to dock with the Mecha Titan now. Cover us while we secure the vessel.
Affirmative.
Capricorn and Sagittarius wings have just jumped in. They were likely meant to relieve the Mecha Titan's escort.
But we're not going to watch all of the
They are assuming attack formation and moving in on the Mecha Titan.
all the cutscene triggers at exactly the same time. You can actually only watch one, and the others.
Pilots, intercept them immediately. Do not let the enemy disrupt the boarding operation.
You bring glory to this battle.
Every run that seems to break through it,
We have docked with the Mecha Titan. Docking clamps are secure. Beginning boarding operation now.
So right there, I just scrolled interact on speed right dialogue. A lot of this is just running around, putting things where they need to go, and trying our best to skip all the dialogue.
Acknowledged. Stand by to rearm.
Probably squeeze in one.
Command, this is She. Boarding operation is complete. We have secured the Mecha Titan systems and extracted the navigational data. Preparing to transmit now.
Excellent work, C. Transmit the data immediately. Once complete, proceed with demolition protocols. Set the charges and ensure Mecha Titan is destroyed. No traces are to remain.
Rearming procedure complete.
Command, are we certain about this? Mecha Titan is a hammer of light vessel, but they are defenseless now. Their crew, our brothers, are aboard. Do they deserve no mercy?
Love you, ZZ.
Imperial Guard leaves no traces. You know this, Pi 3. Those aboard Mecha Titan chose their fate the moment they defected to the Hammer of Light. They knew the price of their betrayal.
So that's Sanctuary. A lot going on at once.
There is no debate. Execute your orders. The Mecha Titan must not fall into enemy hands again. Set the charges and prepare for extraction. There is no time to waste.
Requests that we get to deal with. This one. We have
Understood, Ascendant. Charges are being placed now. We will be ready for departure shortly.
specific tasks that the camera wants us to do.
I have all adults. Oh, that's lucky.
So, while they're taking care of this quest, I'm going to be driving to the next section.
We are jumping out now. Charges are set. Commencing Mecha Titan's self-destruction sequence. All units, watch for the blast.
Not bad. To
We have completed our analysis of the data extracted from the Mecha Titan. The coordinates confirm the location of the HLCA Eternity. This vessel is now our primary objective. Row Wing is already en route to capture the Eternity, but time is critical. The enemy will soon realize that none of their ships have returned from the mining site, and they may suspect their location has been compromised.
So that's going to be our weapon that we use for the next.
Rearm and prepare for immediate redeployment. Once you arrive at the Eternity's location, you will join Row Wing. Stand by for further directives upon arrival.
We heard from Roland, but this is the first one we actually.
Understood, Command. We are preparing for jump. We move on your mark, Pi 1.
Acknowledged. Stand by to rearm.
And right here, again, just have playing another quest right as we load in. And this is like the main section where scroll skipping is really important. Lilith has a lot of dialogue here, and scroll skipping on her saves like, I think it's like a minute and a half in the section alone. Once at the start view, and then again at the end.
Assembly arming procedure complete.
Like we said, this is going to be the main weapon we use until about 10 minutes in. So just it's really good for damage, and it's also it also costs a lot of some decent cash because
Command, we have arrived. Visual confirmation on enemy forces. The Eternity is in dry dock, with 8 sentry guns and escort fighters covering the area. Light freighters detected, likely preparing to escape.
This is Row Wing, on station and ready. Standing by for attack orders, Pi 1.
He's also going to check
Pilots, target the Eternity's engines. We need that vessel intact. Clear a path and cover the bombers.
Leo Wing is breaking off to intercept us.
Similar to how guns are on the ground, you have a full magazine. Guns in your back also have a full magazine. So rather than reloading, I can just pump my inventory and swap.
The Eternity is powering up. They are trying to leave the dry dock.
All pilots, disable the Eternity immediately. Do not let it escape. The Ujat-class vessels have a design flaw. 2 of their reactors are partially exposed. Targeting these reactors could disable both their engines and turrets simultaneously.
Taking damage. Request cover.
Okay, button. You don't have the free enhanced graphics pack DLC installed.
I'll be back later for this mission.
Okay, button. Starting February 1st, 2020. Learn what's happening across. Close, button. Close, button. Chronicles, button. Return Age of Empire, Grand Campaign, close. Battle for Alexander, Battle, Grand Campaign Scenario 1. Prologue, Gates of the Gods. Button. Standard, mod, standard, drop down, collapse, back. Return of Rome, button. Single player, button. Single player, button. Custom campaigns, Trajan. Return of Rome, Sargon, Trajan, Pyrrhus of Epirus, Sargon of Akkad. Return to main, return editors, button. Not signed in, news, Xbox Network sign in, site news.
And one other thing about co-op is generally during the 5-second countdown when you're leaving a map, it'll kick you, or it'll cancel the travel if you're ever in a menu. But it only checks to see if you're in a menu every travel tick, so every second basically. So if you can do any menuing in between those travel ticks, you can get it done without getting kicked out of the menu. You can go. Ooh, that might be too quick actually.